welcome to my shop. I'm so glad that you decided to come on in. Yes. I'm very glad that you booked your appointment because, well, there isn't too many people around who are wanting to look inside themselves and find something that they might not enjoy seeing. So only the special few who are destined to see their destiny usually come by. Are you that person? Shall we begin? Okay, well, the first thing that I normally do with clients, it's very hard sometimes for them to relax and just sort of get into the headspace that's needed. It's a very important process that one must do. So first, let me get a good look at you, as it were. Is it okay if I come into your personal space? Okay, there's going to be a lot of that as the night progresses. Okay. Yes, I see. I'm getting very good vibes from you, but honestly, your aura is just... your chakras, everything is just clogged up, so that's why you are paying me. We will cleanse you as much as we can. What? Yes. Wow. That's right. I do remember you from the doctor's office. You have a very good, face recognizer. Yep, that's me. I'm Dr. Worthington. Yeah, this is, yeah, no, I'm still a doctor. Yeah, I'm a doctor. I promise you that. Oh my goodness. See, that's ridiculously silly, because yes, I am a doctor, and, oh dear, and, this is just my side hustle. I mean, side job. You see, I'm just extremely talented, and I just have a very good eye for, like, spiritual and the medical. And I didn't want to just go into one calling, So I do this side job as a way to kind of connect spiritually with others and help heal them in ways that I couldn't medically. So, obviously that makes sense. Yes, definitely still a doctor, and definitely do this as my side spiritual learning gig. Yeah. The wig. Oh, that old thing. Well, people, I find, are easier to get into a certain headspace that they need, if they, see what they're expecting. And if they're expecting somebody with long, luscious black curls, then who am I to take that away from them? No, it is in no way a disguise intending to scam anybody. That's ridiculous, actually. The thought is just ridiculous. So no, I work long hours at the hospital, and then in my spare time, because I just really like helping people. It's my calling, so I like to come and do this as like another way to just give back as much as I can. Oh, thank you. You're too kind, really. Yeah, well, you know how it is. Yeah, so, still, it's really ridiculously interesting that you of all people, someone who saw me at the doctor's office, is somebody who would, of course, show up at my other place. So, that's just great. But anyways, nothing to worry about. We can still continue with the with the session. In fact, I think that we will get a deeper and better connection just because, like, we already have, like, this deep connection already, so this is going to be great. So the first thing that we need to do to start is, obviously, like I said, your aura, your whole Oriel, it's just kind of a mess, so we need to do something about that. And the first way to do that is, we just need to just clear some space. We just have to clear all the negative energy, because trust me, I can sense if somebody has, like, really negative energy, and you have really negative energy. Like, are you, like, really stressed? Oh my god, see, I'm just that good. What can I say? Got the sight, the third eye, if you will. But, so before we begin the session, we just definitely really need to just cleanse everything. Some people like using actual hellfire to light things, but I thought, I don't want to scare you since it's probably your first session, so we're just gonna use regular store-bought. Gotta get that going really well. You see that? There we go. Oh, now the smoke went out. Let me try this again. I've done this 100 times. You don't judge me. Oh, there we go. We're just gonna get that going a little bit. Okay, for some reason it keeps going out. So we're just gonna do take some deep breaths for me, and just envision, like, cool air coming in and just cleansing your entire internal body, and then just breathe out all that negativity. You're doing great. You are doing great. I'm gonna go around, like, your chakras. So, like, I'm gonna do your crown right now, and now your third eye. Kind of like doing circular motions like this, and then we're gonna go up and down. So we're doing this and this, and chakra cleans. This is it's white sage. I never took the marker off, so I wouldn't forget, because I don't have time to memorize all of this stuff. Anyway, I don't need to memorize it because it's right here, obviously. But, anyways, so then we're gonna go down after your throat chakra, and we're gonna do your heart, your heart one. So keep breathing, just okay. You're doing great. You're doing really good. You're an expert at this. And then after your heart, we're gonna do your sacrament. Yeah, you haven't heard of that one? Well, I don't blame you. Like, it's really hard to know all your chakras. And then we're gonna go down and do your other one, and then your root. Okay, don't you already kind of just feel this opening connection? You're supposed to throw it over your shoulder for good luck. Okay, so now that you're, like, really good and cleansed and, like, in a better mindset, because you were just, like, I don't know, when you're, like, pulling that negativity off, like spirits, and like it just messes up with my own headspace, and then it just makes it really hard for like spirits to connect. Now, I'm not saying that if this session doesn't work out that it's your fault, but okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have a few other things for us to do in order to like cleanse you like really well, because like I said, I can't really get into like the appropriate headspace if you're not. I don't want you holding me back. And now that I've cleansed all your chakras, I'm just gonna go through with this celiite wand. Or selenite. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just testing you. And then you always have to have like a good old-fashioned like quartz. Because honestly, baby, if you are not holding a freaking quartz with you at all times, like, are you even like cleansed? Because we all know that like quartz can like, it's like a cure-all, you know what I mean? And then here's the selenite wand. Okay. I know, right? It's so gorgeous. So, we're just gonna set this by us to help us like connect. I'm gonna do like a few, this is what I'm gonna do to you. I'm just gonna kind of do like a Hail Mary. Oh wait, wrong job. I mean, I have other side jobs, so if you ever see me anywhere else, it's because I just love helping people. So anyway, we have this beautiful quartz, and I'm just gonna go all over and kind of just draw like a new like aura for you. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna get like really close, if that's okay. And I'm gonna go down and down and down and down and down, like the sides of like your head, because that's very important. And just like trace an outline. Okay, on this side, over here, and we're gonna go down and down and down, and over your face. Just go all the way down. Awesome. And then same with this, because you can't like cleanse yourself enough, honestly. Like, that's all I do all day, every day. Like, just gotta cleanse. Okay, so down, 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 and down, 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 and down, 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 and once more. Oh my gosh, you're wonderful, honestly. Okay, I think your negative energy is like gone enough, so I can continue and do this. So this is my tarot. I mean, the box isn't my tarot. My tarot cards are inside those, or those tarot. I just have a really good connection with tarot cards. You kind of gotta wake them up, so we have to shake them around a bit. Okay. Gosh. Again, I just have to say that it's like, I don't know, probably fate, the fact that you saw me at the doctor's clinic and also saw me here today. So, gotta give him a good shuffle. said, we're just really waking them up. I just dropped all the cards. Okay, we're back in business. Now, for this, I just need you to take another deep breath. Because your chakras have been opened with a lot of stuff. And now you can really, like, feel a connection to, like, the cards. Place your hands on these decks. And, like, tell me if any of them speak to you. So which one? I totally knew that you were gonna pick those. Okay, so now that we've split the deck and we've gotten those guys out, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick 3. We're just doing like a general 3-card reading. I mean, if you wanted something longer, then you should have picked the bigger payment plan. But next time. So I'm just shuffling it again. Look what came out. It's the sword. The 7 of swords. 7 of swords, 7 of swords, 7 of swords, 7 of swords. So as you can see, it's like a hand that's crossed. Normally swords are like really cool, and that's awesome. But sometimes swords can like stab you, and that makes things like really hard. So this card represents your past, like the past scenario that's bothering you. And I'm gonna say like 7 swords recently like stabbed you in the back. Yes, the swords can represent people. Oh yeah, definitely. See, I totally saw that. And let's see, your 3rd one represents what you're going through right now that's leading you to this question. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. It's the 8 of swords, 8 of swords, 8 of swords, 8 of swords. So you're probably thinking, holy crap, why am I getting so many swords in my deck? Just like, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's like brutal. What is happening? So you're probably like, did she shuffle the deck? Or is this a sign? And the answer is, it's obviously a sign. Okay, so like right now you're just feeling like you're struggling. Maybe you're like, just grabbing your own hand a lot. Like you want to do something, but like another part of you is like, no, those other people just stabbed me in the back and I can't trust them and I can't trust what I want to do. So that's obviously what's happening here in your 8 of swords. So now you're probably thinking, oh crap, I got all these like 8 of swords conveniently in a row because she obviously shuffled the deck. And what does that mean? Well, let me tell you right now. This last card's gonna tell you like what you need to do with this information. It's the 3 of swords. You saw how expertly I shuffled the, oh dear. Oh, that's definitely a little bit out there. I apologize if this is a little too gruesome for you. You didn't say that you were, under the weather or anything, so hopefully this won't, like, get you out. Dang, I don't think I've ever gotten this card. Because I, practice a lot, so I work with these cards specifically all the time. So yeah, we got the swords again, so I'm just saying that it's probably a sign that you're getting the swords, and not anything on my behalf and my inability to shuffle the deck. So, what do we do with the fact that you feel betrayed in your past, and, like, you're grabbing your own hand a lot because you don't want to, like, let go of things? which is a common scenario that like a lot of my clients face. And so your future is like, don't go around any kitchen knives, because you're gonna freaking get them stabbed into your hand. Yeah. So please beware of like any knives. But also it could also mean like, you know, you shouldn't feel so like bound down by yourself, and you're the only one like, you know, keeping yourself stuck like that. Or something. You know, we're getting like a lot of swords, so I'm just gonna pull one other card to kind of like bring clarity to like this whole session, but definitely I'm getting the vibe that you shouldn't go around knives. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, this is just a bonus card to help you out. So, what can we bring clarity to the 3 cards that we found? The Queen of Cups. So, like, there's flowers there. And flowers are really great because you can make yourself a flower crown. And that really helps you, like, feel like a queen. Because, honestly, you are one. And you should never doubt yourself or be held back, like, feeling like you can't do something because of past things that people might have said to you. You should totally just, like, wear your flower crown and just go get it and stay away from knives. Unless you use the knives to, like, cut the flowers to make the crown, then maybe that's okay, but I really honestly wouldn't advise going around any, like, swords or knives. But yeah, so the Queen of Coins is like money. Like, get that. Go out there. Do it. Do your best, you know? So if you feel that calling, I would say just go for it. I really hope that these cards brought you clarity, and you're welcome for giving you a bonus one, even though it wasn't in your pay package. And also, I think this is a good time to let you know that we do allow tips here. So if you feel so inclined to reach down into the depths of your heart and just add a little something extra before you leave, that's totally okay too. Only if you feel a spiritual calling to do it, though. Whoops. The next thing that we're going to do is something a little out there, but I know that you came to me, Dr. Worthington. Jaslyn. That's my first name. Jaslyn. Yeah, see, it's a very spiritual name, Jaslyn. Anyways, the next step that we're going to do is, you know, now you've been open, now you've gotten like a nice like reading of like your general vibe, and now we're gonna connect to like your spirit guides. And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna not summon any more fires of hell. We're just gonna use this one, and we're gonna light this sucker up. Almost blew it out. Okay, now first, how we're going to connect better is we're going to have to focus on the light, focus on the light, focus on the candle. Don't be disconcerted by the blood that comes out of it. That's just something that happened. Did I just burn my hair? Oh my god. Okay, moving on. We're gonna drip some wax in there so it doesn't burn my hair by wobbling around. Drip. Yeah, I work with candles and fire all the time. That's why I accidentally caught my back shelf on fire. It's nothing to be worried about. Okay, that sucker's pretty good in there. So we're gonna just follow the light, and I'm going to try not to catch my hair on fire. So this will just help relax you in a more hypnotic state. So please just follow the light. And if you feel a little sleepy, that's totally fine. We're just going to follow the light. Follow the light. If you are sleepy, that is a very natural reaction to the obvious things that are going on here. Because like I said, it's very important that you just sort of relax so you can open yourself up to the spirits. had somebody come in here and, like, found out their spirit guide was, like, a freaking possum. Yeah, so you never know. Follow the light, and we're following. Okay. So, now I want you to close your eyes whenever you feel called to do so. And just empty it. And try your best to just maybe imagine yourself in, like, a clearing or something, and your spirit guide will come to you. And once you feel your spirit guide in the room with you, you'll know. And a lot of the time is this candle will blow out. It'll just go out on its own, and it'll let you know that, yes, your spirit guides are here. It doesn't have to be a possum. It could be like your great-grandmother, so you never know. So here we go. Now, please, close your eyes. Now take another deep breath. Now your eyes are closed, right? Okay, good. And you're really feeling that connection with the spirit guide that's coming? Perfect. Okay. Look! Open your eyes. What did I tell you? That is a surefire sign that your spirit guide is in the room with us right now. Oh my gosh. See, I'm getting, like, goosebumps, and I do this all the time. Holy crap. Okay. So, your spirit guide is here. Now you can ask it questions, and it'll just automatically know that you are here, and, like, anything that you want, like, spirit, we know you're in the room with us. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Holy crap, spirit, we are so honored that you are in our presence today. Okay, I'm getting some good vibes. Now, spirit, our person here today wants to know, what can they do to go forward with their dreams and their goals and their desires? Their dreams, their goals, their desires, their dreams, their goals, their desires. Okay. I'm getting some senses of not going near knives. Which is so weird because we were just talking about that. This has just been wonderful. Now this spirit has been called. He or she, they are with you. And when you leave this session feeling cleansed and like this new vision, your spirit guide is going to be with you, and all you have to do is just focus and they'll come back. Thank you. What I really strive to do here is get a very specific reading on the person that I'm here, so I don't want to scare you with how specific everything ends up being. Wow. As much as I really like you here, Mercury is getting into retrograde, and that means that we should wrap things up, otherwise, like, the rest of the reading is just not going to be very good. So I'm not going to leave you with nothing, though. This is just like a little satchel of protection. It'll protect you wherever you need. Whatever you need, this little bag will protect you. I invoked all of the spirits for this. And it's just a cute little protection bag that you can bring with you. It's definitely worth the $200 you spent to get in here, right? Mm-hmm. How's your cold, by the way? Great. See? What did I tell you? I'm just great at both things. I can't even help it. But you can bring this home, and you can carry it around with you, or leave it in your house. It acts as like a protective barrier, like in your house or going somewhere else. So I'm just going to hand this to you right there. And wow, like I said, the roads of destiny really brought us together. If we were going to see each other at the doctor's office and here at my side job, please don't recognize me in public if you ever do see me about. Yeah, I like to keep it low-key, because a lot of the people who know me in the, doctor place where I work, they don't really get this side of me, so I had to keep it on the low. But also don't say anything about me doing this, because this is by client recommendation only, so you just shouldn't, actually don't recommend it. You can, but don't tell them I'm a doctor too. Yeah, anyways, I'm actually probably going to be traveling, so I won't be here, so don't look into this. But anyways, I am so glad that you stopped by, even though it was a little weird that you recognized me. Yes, I really hope that my very in-depth readings that I gave you today were perfect for what you needed. So, thank you so much. You can mill around the little shop if you'd like. And, yes, please have a very safe, sleep tonight. And don't forget you have that little satchel, so